Okay, this is take two. I tried to do this live on Facebook, but I lost connection. Anyway, my name is Dr. Amanda Salazar, and more importantly than my credentials, I am a mom, a wife, a woman, and I've had my struggles with anxiety, with depression, with chronic pain. A lot of my struggles exacerbated after I had my first child, and I attended something called Circle of Hope, which is a free group offered by Good Samaritan Hospital for those moms who are experiencing anxiety, depression, isolation, you know, all of the things that aren't talked about, even though 1 in 5 women experience those symptoms. And I recently was fortunate enough to connect with this woman named Jennifer, who started this awesome movement called Not Just a Mom Movement. She has a free online Facebook group with thousands of members, and they hold workouts, and it's a fitness group, but it's more than just a fitness group. It's about moms coming together and sharing their journey together, no matter where they are. And it's a place where people come together to feel safe and to feel good. And it reminds me a lot of what my goals are with my Mindful Mothering community, which again is a group of thousands of women, most of which live local, where we talk about what's bothering us, what we're doing well. We have Friday brags. People share articles, quotes, you know, all kinds of mindfulness-based stuff. And if you're not sure what mindfulness is, all it is paying attention to the present moment with a sense of heartfulness without judgment, because our world has a lot of judgment. We do a lot of comparing, social comparison, and we just need a place where we feel safe. So that was the goal for Mindful Mothering, was to help me connect with moms who shared similar experiences, and some of which didn't share similar experiences, because to be human is to struggle. So we connect on that level always. So I wanted to post this video as a recommendation from Jen to kind of talk about Mindful Mothering and what I offer through that. So it's a free community, and anyone is able to join. All you have to be is a mom. You could be pregnant, you could be a grandma, it doesn't matter. Parenting doesn't end just because our kids reach the age of 18. And in addition to that online community, just this month, April, the 3rd Friday of every month, we are starting a monthly meetup, which is, again, free, and just a place to meditate and, you know, for 15 minutes or so. And then after that, kind of just share in what's going on. We don't have face-to-face interaction anymore just because there's so much to do and so little time and so much pressure and so much competition. And so the monthly groups are just a place to kind of connect face to face and just relax and enjoy each other's company, with no main purpose, no main goal, of just kind of coming together and connecting in the name of mindfulness. So the next thing that I offer is something called the Mindful Mothering Workshop, which is a combination of my psychology background as well as my mindfulness background. And it's a workshop that ranges from 4 to 6 weeks, depending on where it's being offered. And it's 1.5 to 2 hours, depending again on where it's being offered. And in this workshop, we talk about stress reduction, we talk about anxiety reduction, reducing anger, shame, all of the things that are very common in motherhood, but things that nobody talks about. We learn effective communication, positive discipline, and you name it, it's guided by the group. So I use my knowledge in both mindfulness and psychology to help lead the group through whatever needs to be processed during that time. And I will actually ask people who have taken this workshop to post under this video to share their experiences. If you go to dramandasalazar.com, you'll be able to read some of the reviews from the moms who've took the workshop in the past, many of which who I've actually become close friends with, which is a wonderful journey in and of itself. So recently, Good Samaritan Hospital and I just partnered, and they are going to be offering my workshop, which is very new. I have never done anything like that before. Good Sam has many classes. They do, like I said, the Circle of Hope. They do New Moms Group. They recently are offering a free essential oil class. Everything that they offer is either free of charge or a very reduced fee, which is great. They're located in Babylon. So May 14th, which is a Monday, I am starting my next round of the Mindful Mothering Workshop through Good Sam, and it will be 7:30 to 9 o'clock from the 14th, and then 5 weeks with the exception of Memorial Day weekend, because I know people have plans, they go away, and I don't want you to have to miss a class. So I would love for any questions about the workshop. It is a wonderful experience, and I'm trying to spread the word. I would love for this to be something that Good Sam offers often. So this first time is kind of like a trial, and I really want to get the word out there. I am not schooled in advertising or media or anything like that. So this is my attempt to spread the word and, you know, hopefully garner some interest, because it's a really wonderful, wonderful workshop. I love going myself because I'm able to learn just from the participants each time. We practice mindfulness. We do meditation. Every week I send participants home with a guided meditation, and, you know, there's a sense of community which you can't get always online. So I'm going to post the information below this video, and I want to leave you with 3 tips. The first is, if you're a coffee drinker or tea drinker or orange juice drinker, whatever drink you drink first thing in the morning, I ask you to take a big inhale and notice the smell of that cup of coffee before you take that first sip. And that heightens our senses, it elicits gratitude, and the chemicals in our body, it connects us in a more positive way. And especially if that's one of the first things that we do in the morning, it's a really good way to start the day. It kind of sets us up for a day of gratitude. So that would be the first thing. The second tip is when you are driving, whether it's to work, to drop your kids off at school, wherever, notice where your shoulders are and notice where your hands are on the steering wheel. Oftentimes our shoulders are up and we don't even realize it. Our hands are a little bit higher on the steering wheel than they need to be. So just notice, and if your hands are a little bit too high, lower them. If your shoulders are tensed, drop them. And again, these small things really can have a big impact on our day-to-day functioning. And then lastly, if you find yourself in a time of stress, whether it is with your child, with your spouse, with your parent, with your boss, there is this exercise called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is a grounding exercise to kind of bring you back, to kind of shut off that fight or flight, anger, fear response. And it's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 because it asks you to do 5 things. The first is noticing 5 things around you, so using the sense of vision. The second is touching 4 things around you. The third is hearing, listening for 3 things around you. And then the second is either using taste or smell. Sometimes it's hard to smell or taste things, so one of the 2. And then the last is to think about something that you like about yourself. It could be something as small as your nose ring, your voice, whatever, it doesn't matter. And it's a grounding exercise to help you stay present and to reduce the anxiety and the anger that you may be experiencing in that moment. So I hope these tips are helpful, and I hope to connect with you, whether it be through the Mindful Mothering Facebook community, whether it be through our monthly meetups, or the Mindful Mothering Workshop. And I forgot to mention that about once a month, sometimes once every other month, I work with a yoga instructor, and we do offer Mommy and Me mindfulness and yoga classes, which are a lot of fun. And it's a great way for moms and dads and grandparents to connect with their kids while learning some relaxation techniques and coping skills along the way. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me, which is themindfulmother@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook, Amanda Salazar. All right, guys, have a great day. Take care. Bye.